Distinguished guests, it is with a great deal of pride and affection that I present to you the graduating class of 2024. Welcome to the May edition of Campus Connections, where we feature some of our amazing and wonderful graduates that are getting ready to go on into our community, to other colleges, and to other adventures. My first guest today is Jon Sawyer. He is a student who's in the nursing program and is graduating. Can you tell me a little bit about how your experience here at QCC has been?
It really has been a roller coaster. I mean, the nursing program is a very rigorous type program. QCC was really great at not only getting me in, but explaining what was going to happen, explaining how the change was going to be, because it was during the pandemic and there was a lot of things that were uncertain. But QCC and the people that I spoke with in the admissions office were very good at letting me know what was going to happen, letting me know when it was going to happen, and giving me a timeline for when I was going to be able to get in.
I understand you were nominated to the PTK 2024 All Massachusetts Academic Team. This is a special honor, so congratulations. Can you tell me a little bit more about PTK?
PTK was something that I didn't even know I wanted to do at first. They sent me the email and they were like, hey, you can be a part of this if you'd like. And the lead advisor had come to me and was like, hey, we need somebody to be like a secretary or a vice president or something. Would you be interested in that? And from that point on, that started a whirlwind of mine that I wouldn't change for the world. We've done a lot for the school. We've done a lot with the school. We've done a lot with the community. That was something where when I went to school as a 20-year-old, I didn't appreciate as much, right? So going to school as a 40-year-old, it was a lot different. I loved that the school had the food pantry. I was like, every time I walked by something, I was like, wow, I can't believe they have this. Wow, I can't believe they have this. QCC really separates itself from a lot of different community colleges with these little things that they have. And PTK, I believe, is a huge part in getting some of those things started. In my cohort in nursing, I mean, we're very tight. We go through a lot together. We study together. We work hard. There's some things that they just kind of pass over. And I passed over as a 20-year-old, and they were like, well, maybe I won't go to commencement. Maybe I won't do this, or maybe I won't do that. And I'm like, go. These are the things that I wish that I had gone to before, that I recognized, that I gave myself the opportunity to celebrate myself. And that was a thing that I let go by. And they're like, yeah. So I'm able to impart some knowledge on my end.
What are your plans after graduation? What's next?
So I got a job as an operating room nurse at a hospital in Rhode Island. I've been a firefighter EMT in Rhode Island for 20 years. This is a little something different. Everybody was like, are you going into the ER? You going into the ER? And I was like, I want to do something different. I want to try something different. And this came up, and this is a unique opportunity. So I'm really excited.
What's your key takeaway from your experience here at QCC?
My key takeaway is to have an open mind, work hard, and experience everything that QCC offers. From the community events to meeting other people to creating a network. We wouldn't be where we are without the staff that we have here at QCC.
We are now here with another one of our illustrious graduates, Kimberly Lindsey. Kimberly, tell me a little bit about your experience here at QCC.
I came back to college thinking I needed something that could be close enough for me to drive to if I needed to go. So I took a lot of the online classes starting in 2021, and there were a lot more online classes available. I found those really helpful because I could do them on my own time. All of that has been very helpful for a full-time employee. The highlights here at Quinsigamond are that the classes aren't really huge. I felt that the teachers were able to come to me if they felt that I was struggling in a class. And then, of course, I got to be president of Phi Theta Kappa and work with Bonnie Coleman and the others at the Home Plate Food Pantry. Being able to participate in all of that has been the highlight of my college time here.
If you were to tell some of our faculty and staff who might be watching this something about QCC that you would want them to know, what would that be?
to know how valued they are, because I know that teaching and they're very busy and stuff, but I felt seen, which in a lot of really big colleges you don't always feel like that you're seen or heard. I really truly enjoyed that most of all.
And what are your plans after graduation?
I may go on to get my bachelor's degree. This will give me the opportunity for more lateral and upward movement within my company. Don't wait so long to go back to college. I did not go to college right out of high school because I didn't enjoy high school. It's such a different experience. So if you get to go to college or you have the time to go to college, definitely do so. But even if you do wait, if you start a career as I did, I started to go to college for myself. I'd always wanted a degree, and I was like, I'm going to show my sons it's never too late to continue to learn. You can come back to college later. I think that if I could tell any of the other students, it was like, really enjoy your time here. And there's a lot offered here. Don't wait to go back to school. And once you do, get as much out of it as you can.
Graduation is the reason why we do the work that we do. We talk a lot about student success, and graduation is a culmination of student success. It is when they achieve their dreams, when their hopes become a reality. To see the joy in their faces, to see the pride in the families, to see the moments of celebration, that makes it all worthwhile. I want to thank Senator Kennedy for a wonderful speech, and I'm so proud of the over 1,000 students that we graduated this year. And as we conclude another academic year, I want to thank each and every one of you, the faculty, the staff, the administrators, for your dedicated service to QCC and to our students. It is an honor to work with you and to be your president. As we go into the summer, I hope you have a wonderful time, and I hope that you stay tuned until next time at Campus Connections.